Are they on live? Yes, we'll talk later. Hi. I tell you, I did live. You see, they talk. So I am thinking, why would a young man in his early 30s just wake up, say, okay, I'm going to prank night. Look, I am a fan of VDM. I am a fan of VDM. But that doesn't mean I should indulge in all these exuberances that you do, WhatsApp, and I cannot indulge in that. I'm a huge fan of him. But if a guy can just wake up one morning from nowhere and say, let me prank Nigeria and lie to them, and lie to them that 180 million was stolen, and then he comes back later and say that it's a prank, and then we laugh about it that it's a prank. I mean, if this is what the internet is all about, I don't deal with such kind of people. If you want to prank, go and show how you are pranking one woman in the market, or how you are pranking your mother, or how you don't take 250 million Nigerians. There are about 46, about over 50 million, was it 50 million? Over 100 million active internet users in Nigeria. You do not just wake up and say you want to prank everybody. I may not have contributed, yes, but it doesn't mean if I see what is wrong, I will not take it. And for those of you who you do not clap for everybody for everything he does. You don't clap for everything somebody does because he's your fan. If you encourage everything anybody does because you're a fan, you are the one that is spoiling him. For me, I don't like that prank at all. The prank smells a lot of questions unasked. The prank smells a lot of suspicion for me. What if I say that he was testing the waters to see if truly he starts spending his money, let us see the reaction of people. And because the reaction didn't go well, that's why he came out to say it's a prank. I know it's a prank, but why will a young man just wake up and say, I want to prank Nigerians? The prank for me, is a huge no for me. That is a huge no. Very, very big no. And if you are any living human being that is supporting that prank, then something must be terribly wrong with you. Because you don't, that is a sensitive issue. That is monies contributed to you based on the good work you have been doing. And they believe because you have proven to be somebody who cares for the masses, somebody who fights injustice, you need money to partake this endeavor. Therefore, okay, do this endeavor. Then you wake up this morning and say, this money that the good people of Nigerians have contributed for me, let me lie to them that the money has been stolen just for the fun. Because a prank is meant for the wild entertainment of your mischief, of your fantasy. It's just to create a prank. It's just for your wild amusement. Just amuse yourself. You do not tell me that a young man would decide to amuse himself with pranking 250 million naira, and then you are accusing me of my thread that age is nothing. It's not everybody that that has age, that has sense. It's a terrible prank. VDM, that thing you did, pranking Nigeria. I better give me lip balm. Pranking Nigeria is a huge no. And if you're going to continue like that, you're going to fail. You're going to fail. You don't do that. Don't just wake up. There are many people, there are important personalities that are following you. There are people that are very mature following you. We do not take part. We have outgrown ages of pranking and all your... if you want to test the reactions of Nigeria, just come out and ask fellow Nigerians, How do you assess my activities in Nigeria? So don't look, my brother. Don't support what is bad. Don't support what is bad. And I know, you see, this tribalism that we talk, the tribalism extends to everybody. It's like everybody's Nigeria is tribalistic. Although some races are more tribalistic than others, but I've noticed that everybody are tribalism. If you notice, most people from Edo State will attack you if you attack a VDM. I'm following VDM not because it's from South, not because if it's a Fulani man that is doing what he's doing, I will also support him. So that joke was very, very expensive and it's totally condemnable for me. Totally. We should not sit back and see a young man going astray and we say because we love him, we will not tell him. Please, VDM, don't play that kind of joke again. If you want to know how Nigerians think, there are many ways you can test. Just come out and say, look, fellow Nigerians, I'm carrying out a survey. Tell me what you think about me. If you be thief, we'll come out and tell you, say you be thief. If you be good man, we'll come out and tell you that you be good man. But to come out and say 180 million naira was stolen, my brother, don't do that act again. That act is fraudulent. That act is very, very, very fraudulent, if you ask me. Maybe just the devil trying one small idea. No, it's not about you hitting your chest here. Mama trained me well. Mama, no. Don't do that thing again. Don't try that rubbish. As far as I'm concerned, that was a huge nonsense. So we still love you though, but we are here to correct you. We are here to shape you. Don't try that thing again. Please. You know, some Africans, we don't know how to manage fame. We don't know how to manage success. So don't get carried away because you are now a darling of Nigerians. You can do everything and get away with it. The same way these people, the same way Nigerians are loving you overnight. If we stop loving you, now so you go crash. The easiest place to grow is social media. The easiest place to fall is social media. So be very careful. Don't play that joke again. I don't support them at all. For me, it's a red flag. For me, for now, I will say, okay, now mistake. Something just enter your head. So don't come and laugh. The fact that you are even making a video and laughing about it, that now you know how Nigerians think. It was a prank, but they don't steal any money. My brother, that is criminal. That is very, 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 very criminal. So don't do it again, I beg. I love you. I'm one of your greatest fans. I defended you during the case of your case with Falana, your case with Bobrisky. You get me? You get me? So I defended you in all this thing. But you see this particular prank thing, my brother, it's very, very criminal and suspicious. Very, 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 very criminal and suspicious. So please don't do it again. Don't prank. Your role on Facebook is not pranking. Okay. I think that's enough with the pranking. During the year too, the most popular outstanding this thing is the one with Bobrisky. What we should learn from VDM and Bobrisky is the fact that suddenly Nigerians will have this very short memory. We have the ability to forget. We live for the moment. When the entertainment is there, we are entertained, we laugh, hey, Bobrisky this, Bobrisky. Somehow, Nigerians have managed to squeeze Bobrisky out of the country. End of case. That case is dead. Then came the case of the Falana. That case is also going to die. We do not ask questions. See, this kind of, when you make comments like this, who asked him to teach me? Oga, you missed the point. He's teaching us not to believe anything on the, you don't do that with that. You don't, that area. Look, you guys, the comments like this are the ones, are you encouraging him? That thing is wrong. Condemn what is wrong. It is wrong. You don't love somebody and then you try to find an excuse to pamper what that thing is very, 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 very wrong. If I'm going to lose half of my followers because of this stand, that prank thing by VDM is very, very, very wrong. Don't support what is wrong. Please. Please don't support it. It's wrong. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't find an excuse for him. He's a young man. Let's teach him. Don't do that. There are many ways you can teach people without... This is money for crying out loud. What if he said 180 million was stolen? They will say, okay, yeah, so don't worry. We'll contribute more for you. Don't worry, we'll contribute. And then he realized that people believed it, and he generally take down 180 million away. And then we start... No, it's wrong. This is money. You are the one trying to prove how honest you are. Coming to say they stole money, now they didn't steal it. It's a red flag. Anyhow you look at it. Don't love somebody to the point that you're not telling the truth. If you truly love him, you tell him that this thing you did is wrong. And it's wrong. Don't cover it. Just Nigeria, if we like somebody, we will begin to look, we will begin to... No, it's very, very wrong. Please, I beg. Don't make any comment that he's teaching. Who asked him to teach me? By using money, public money to play prank. What if everybody fell for it and decided to say, okay, now that everybody believed me, let me take the money. Don't support what is wrong, I beg. What is wrong is wrong. We love him, but that does not mean he can't do bad. What he did was very wrong, was very bad by every standard, by every cultural and commonsensical sense. It was wrong. So don't make comments here suggesting, pampering that no, he was just trying to teach people unfair. You don't teach people like that. For me, I was very offended. You made a fool out of many people, and then you are saying that you made a fool out of me, and then I should come and say somebody was asking that you make a video to apologize. Ogun punish you. That I should come and make a video to apologize. I didn't delete the video. You delete the video. The one I say VDM. Who deleted? I didn't delete that video. If I did, I go see the deleted message now. I go there, go bring them back. I didn't delete it. That one I did about VDM. That one that was going viral. Why would I delete it? I'm coming, wait. Not true. Obaro, now you delete them. I can't remember deleting it. Let me bring it back. I didn't. Why should I delete it? I didn't delete it. Let me bring the video back. I said go to trash. I'm not delete them. Why I go delete them? I stand by my this. I always stand by my beliefs. Make I see. Very dark man. Okay, now to see him. Let me return it. Restore to profile. Why will I delete? I stand by that post 100%. No one appear. They say people delete. I don't know. I've not returned them since. Please, the post is back there. You think I just come to... I judge you. If you tell me that, hey, you lost 180 million, I will believe you. If you tell me you didn't lose 100, I am not a small boy. I don't do social media prank. I am not at my age. I judge you by what you say. I judge you by what you say. So if you say you lost 180 million, fine, you lost 180 million. So this idea of pranking and to even think that people are supporting him mildly, it shows that so if you this is how you live your life, by condoning people to play prank with sensitive issues. It's terrible. It is this type of mindset that encourages people. You don't support that. If I see comment like this, you just tell me that At my brain, I don't have the time to go and check whether this man, what you wrote is a prank or it's not true or it's not prank. At this stage, I believe Very Dark Man should fall into the category of people that are serious, that are in serious business. Politics, the space of politics is serious business. If you're in entertainment, if you're on Facebook for entertainment, let's know that when you are doing anything, we just read that I want to watch you and laugh. Like this, waiting be name. If it's Timi Lala, Sexy Mugu of Port Harcourt, I will know that yes, that guy is not serious. Everything about him is joke. He takes sensitive issues and joke with him. I will not be the Timi Lala, Port Harcourt Sexy Mugu. If it's that guy that says money has been stolen, later he come and say it's a prank, I will know because he acts as an unserious person. But somebody who comes, go to police station, take on people's cases, take on these places, follow people who stole money, recover money, then you come, you say you're playing prank. My brother, get off. I know that was very bad. You don't do that. There are many ways you can learn the character of people on Facebook than playing pranks. Please, let's drop this case. I've returned that video. I didn't delete it. I don't know, maybe I deleted it by mistake. I still stand by that and that video. I didn't accuse VDM of stealing money. I just said I was even trained at tip table that VDM cannot steal money. No. You get me? Now that it's a prank, I'm even more angrier that it's a prank than him saying money was stolen. You don't prank, you don't joke with issues like that. You don't allow your Facebook page. You have about over 1 million people following you. Your Instagram, over 1 million. You have millions of people following you, and then you come, you say you are pranking. What nonsense is that? If you're an entertainment, tell me. I'll go in because I want people with serious business. So when I'm watching you, I know that you want to entertain me. If you tell me that somebody poured kerosene on his, I'll know that, okay, you can come tomorrow and say it's a prank. If you come and now say that Obaro, that money you stole, return it. Somebody paid you 4 million and I give you 24 hours to return. I say, maybe on that prank, they prank now. I beg you, make I know. You should stick on one decision. Whatever you say, people begin to work with that. Don't come tomorrow and say it's a prank. The next time you bring up something again, and we'll wait for 1 week before they come make me fool. Please, if you're on my thread and you are supporting that nonsense, please don't do that. I like him too. It's not only that I like him. They get me. When I was his age then, I was already entertaining very serious thoughts. Don't prank for what? Now jobless people, they go to do prank. If you are into Facebook because you want to entertain people, tell me so that I know that yes, VDM's page now entertainment. If I want to laugh, I go to Port Harcourt Sexy Mugu, Timi Lala. Sure, you get me? I go watch him. I go laugh because I know that everything he's doing there is not serious. Which page Port Harcourt Mugu say you go talk of you go talk say this person marry this person, this one, or lie, you go attend the wedding, you go do, but all at the end of the day, you know, saying the joke. And if that is not the VDM we know. The VDM we know takes some very sensitive, serious issues. Yeah. Kenneth Ajay, please, if you make one comment still suggesting that you do not see anything wrong with VDM, I'll block you right away. If you make another comment suggesting that you do not see anything wrong with the prank, I'm going to block you right away. Because I've made my point clear. I said, VDM has been taking very serious issues. You took on the Uber driver case. There wasn't prank there. You took on very, very important issues. Very serious issues that we follow. Bobrisky issue was very... So you don't come and... After all the year, you round up the year with prank. And then you are here buying about... Yeah? One more comment suggesting that you don't see anything wrong with VDM, I block you straight away. I don't take nonsense, I beg. So let's go to other. Okay, I was talking about Bobrisky and then what's his name, Falana. I think that those are about the things that he has done. God, Nigeria, the mind of Nigerians on Facebook is terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. Somebody does wrong. Tell him he did wrong now. Haba, is it too big to be told he did wrong? You don't do that, for goodness sake. It's just like your... Hey, very good. Suppose your bank call you. Kenneth Ajen, we observed that somebody stole 40 million naira from your account. They say, hey, please come to the office. Then you go, and they say it's a prank. Would you be happy? Yeah? Okay, now let's moving on. Which one do we take now? Because there are many of them here. Yaya Bello. I'm taking the yeah one till the most important one. Yaya Bello. Well, Yaya Bello made news because for me, Yaya Bello only amplifies the level of corruption where we celebrate the Yahaya Bello's story for 2024 only suggests how our system celebrates corrupt people, and in this same country, somebody stole 80 billion naira and he's celebrated. He's escorted like a big man to the court and escorted off like a big man from the court. And in this same country, if not for the intervention of this governor, Adeleke, a young boy who stole chicken was sentenced to death. In this same country. Huh? In this country. In this country. So, now, this is why I said Nigerian's case is so delicate that if you are on the side of politics, if you're on the side of taking on issues in Nigeria, please, there are no room for pranks. It's not like seeing me now. I say I bring very sensitive issues, then I later come and say it's a prank. For crying out loud, how do you reconcile that? It's absolute nonsense, arrant nonsense. If you want us to remain small children where young girls come and dance they say they do that. Tell me, I usually know where to go to get those kind of entertainment. When you say, hey madam, does your boyfriend is your boyfriend going out with you? Do you love him? Yes. Oh yeah, call him. Say, my boy, I don't want to do it. If that is it, if we know you that aspect, stick to that aspect. But if we know you as somebody that goes after injustice, goes after corruption, goes after people that are bad, please stick on that lane. And don't create the fact that we love you. Now that our mind now begin to create a way to excuse your excesses. I am not that kind of person, please. I call a spade a spade. Yeah? I call a spade a spade. So please leave that aspect. Yahaya Bello only represents that Nigeria, you can actually steal as much as you want and still walk free. And still even threaten the government saying that if anybody touches me, if I'm going to speak. And that's why Yahaya Bello is running free, because he has the secret of everybody. So how do I touch him without him revealing my own secret? So we have a system. Yahaya Bello represents a system where everybody gets everybody's killing for everybody. Yahaya Bello represents a system where everybody gets everybody's skeleton for everybody covered. So if you touch me, I touch your own. If you don't want me to touch your own, leave me. So Yahaya Bello will just be taken to court, go court, come back, go court, come back. At the end of the day, he will go, nothing will happen. And because Nigerians have short memory, we will not ask questions as to how the issue of Yahya Bello ended. I guess that is end. Bobrisky again for me, in conjunction with a Very Dark Man, Bobrisky shows for me. Bobrisky was among those who made 2024 exciting, made headlines. Bobrisky was alleged to have been sharing money, spraying Nigerian, mutilating Nigerian money, and was taken to court. And from that court, you know the story, so let's not go over the story again. But the reason why I brought Bobrisky into this place is because gradually through Bobrisky, we were going to, you know, this transgenderism we are beginning to introduce it into our system. Don't forget that in the same country, 2024, in Delta State, we had some gay boys, you know, celebrating, is it a party or something, gay party. And for me, I have made my stand known on homosexuals. I love my prick. The prick is meant for reproduction, and the only place the prick is permitted to enter is the vagina. Any other place you stick your penis to is demonization. So God cannot spend all the time creating the most beautiful instrument ever made for the pleasure and enjoyment of sex, only for people to say, no, I'm not going to, the vagina is not the opening I should enter, it is the anus. God forbid bad thing. So I have zero tolerance for homosexuals. I have zero tolerance. I have no excuse to even begin to say, well, that is how they are born. Nobody's born to be a homosexual. Nobody's born to be a homosexual. Nobody's born with a penis. Only nobody's born with a penis only to say, no, I don't feel like a man. I feel like a woman. Gender is what you feel like. No. If you are born with a penis, you are a man. If you are born with a vagina, you are a woman. If you are born with a penis but you feel like a woman, it's a health condition. Go to a hospital and treat yourself. Period. Then, I don't want to... Davido, okay? Davido was... Davido made 2024. Davido made 2024 very active primarily because of his wedding. I think... he has one of the most flamboyant wedding by any artist in Nigeria, and because of Davido, because of his wedding, this song, Ogechi, Kama, wait me, how they start the music, sir? Oh yeah, Roger, I beg. My brain of it capture all those things. So you can understand. So we want to celebrate. As for him, Davido is one of those that made 2024 a headline in a positive way. So I want to use this platform to wish Davido and his spouse the best of 2025 and many more blessings, many more big shows. And these are the type of headlines we want to hear. Positive headlines. I also want to thank Very Dark Man too, because Very Dark Man too made headlines too in a very positive way. Very. So I also want to commend him for all the positive impact he did in 2024, except for the prank. The prank is the low one, but for every other thing, the Falana case, the Uber case, every other thing he has done, I want to praise him. May he get the blessings of 2025. But the prank issue, please don't repeat that thing again. Don't do it again, please. Davido, God bless you. Then, which one again? I want to take because we have Abel Damina, Wike, Tinubu, Dele Farotimi, Simon Ekpa, Jeremiah Motofefe, Adeboye. And then this guy that always preach of Ebiome, Pastor Ebiome, let me add him. Pastor Ebiome should be here too. Pastor, let me just talk Pastor Ebiome. Pastor Ebiome, what's the name of Pastor Ebiome's church? I know the name of the church. I don't forget. Oh, Pastor Biome, do you know? Eh? Pastor Biome, the church. Do you know the name of the church? No. Adoration Ministry, Abi. Don't forget. Now, Pastor Biome, I like him. I like Pastor Biome because that one comes ho-ha that I'm in church for the money. Comes ho-ha that I am in church for the money. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but at least he's not pretending about it. He's telling you that, look, you have to pay tithe in order to go to heaven. If you don't pay tithe, you don't make heaven. If you don't pay tithe, you'll be poor. If you don't pay tithe, those are his teachings. So my problem is not the pastor who is deceiving you to part with your money. My problem is you who have refused to ask basic questions. Why would I need to sacrifice money in a church to become successful? Salvation Ministry, God bless you. Why would I have to? Let's think. Because the problem, like I keep saying with Nigerians, is that we don't think. We actually don't think. We don't ask questions. Please, if you're on TikTok, don't forget to send gift. I beg, send gift. I know say the time I talk about video, to go down with somebody. If you're on Facebook, since we are not monetized yet, you can send money for chicken. Send us 1 chicken. We know they reject 2 chickens. If you send them, we go kill and we go shop them. You understand me? So the problem with Nigeria is that we don't think. We don't ask questions. We don't. I told that religion is when you close the doors to new realities and new truths. If you believe in something, when a new reality comes, a new truth comes, you say, no, I don't want to hear. Because somebody's at the door. Because you've already made up your mind. When you make up your mind to a belief, you are in a state of religion. So, how will my success be determined by the amount of money I give to a church? And if I stop giving, I won't be rich again. Now, there are many rich people who are not going to church. There are many, many rich people who are not going to church. They are not Muslims. They are not Christians. Yet they are very rich. And they don't give tithe. In fact, they are very stingy, yet they give money. As far as I'm concerned, the only logic, the only formula for success is hard work and good investment. I'm encouraging giving, but I don't support tithe and offering. I support tithe, I support offering, but it has to come from willful giving. You are giving it because you want to help the church, not because it's going to take you to heaven. No tithe takes anybody to heaven. No tithe takes anybody to heaven. No amount of offering you give will determine you're going to heaven. So if I give tithe and offering and I go to murder people, I will still make heaven because I gave tithe. Yeah? So the truth is that I don't blame Ibiome because it is the people that have chosen, hey, I'm available to be deceived. Come and deceive me. If you do not give money, you are going to what? He made one. You guys are distracting me now, Abba. He made one comment, something about money. So somebody say you bring comb, that you are combing all your sufferings away, you comb it. And you see professors and doctors. Look, I don't talk about religion because if I enter religion today, it will take the whole listen. But you have, see, if you want this 2025, some of you that went to go to church and you do crossover, it's a beautiful thing, but whatever you are going to become in 2025 will come from your hard work. It's not the prayer you prayed in your crossover that will determine your hard work. If you pray that let the year 2024 become good, let it become bad, look, your 2025 will be determined by your hard work. Your hard work and your planning and your resilience towards ensuring that your plan works is what will take you to it was will make you successful 2025. But say you pray, 2025, the enemies that are locking my success down, free me, die by fire, die. La Cassandrabo, Yakareba Sandarabo. Lord, this 2025, we are going to enter now. That my contract that is held by the enemy. Le Cassandrabo, Yakarima Sindarababa. Maleba Sandarabo. Release it for me now. Release it for me now. I will drive my Jeep in 2025. Yeah. I will build my mansion in 2025. Yeah. I will get my money in 2025. Yeah. Those whose eyes are seeing me, they will go blind in this 25. Yeah. Is it wrong? Hi, Africa. Africa is a terrible place. Africa is a terrible place. And when you try to tell people that this thing is all stupidity and foolishness, they will be attacking you. Do you know what it means to want to free the captive and the captive fight back at you, say, no, leave me. There's this movie they call Escape from Sobibor. Go and watch it. Even after they retained their freedom, some people refused to run. They were so afraid, they remained in the camp. They didn't want. You see, you get to a stage, you get used to your captivity. You build a world around the captivity, and then you say, well, this is my life. Like those who are sentenced to life in prison. You have no choice. That is now your new life. In order to survive in that prison, you have to agree that you have lost the life that you are used to. This is now your new life. So you have to accept it. But if somebody comes to tell you, look, there's a way you can escape from this prison, you tell him no, because you've already formed a cage, a barrier around your mind saying that, look, there's no way I can escape. What do? To such kind of people, you can't free them because they've already locked themselves willingly. That is what, excuse me, that is what we have in many churches. People who have decided, look, I want to recruit in the class of people that want to be deceived. Then you go there. They say, eat grass. You eat grass. Comb your hair. You are combing all the sufferings away. And then you start combing your hair. Chop this, chop. Look, if you are going to any church, anything you are going to ingest from this man of God into your body, if you ingest it, it's at your own, it is at your own risk. Because these are the ways for you, you are doing it thinking that it's going to change your life. But it's meant to hold you. You become permanent members of the church. When you go outside and they're abusing the church, because you have taken those things, you will even fight to defend that man of God. When he says, we want to do a project, we need, yes, who can bring 10,000 naira, 100,000, 200,000. The small money you kept that you want to do for business, you go and bring it. There's a lady who said she wants to transfer 10,000. She mistakenly transferred 100,000. Hey, now mistake, give me back my balance. Church say we no agree. So I have stopped blaming this man of God who wants to take your money. Because you are believe, because we Africans, we are fetish by nature. We are fetish by nature. Once we believe in order to get, you must give. If you must quote the Bible said, I am the way, the truth, and the light. No one cometh to the Father except through me. That he paid the ultimate price. Seek him first, the kingdom of God and its righteousness. And every other thing will be added to you. So that thing you are praying for 2025, those mansions, those jeeps, those every that you are looking for, he has given the condition. He says, seek him first. Seek him first, the kingdom of God and his righteousness. So the moment you seek the kingdom of God and you comply to his righteousness, everything will be added to you, including the money you are looking for, including the jeep you are looking for, including Maleke Sandarabo. Now, honey, Papa, Mama, mo go open church now, so I call you Mama. You know, go emergency. But I have to finish this thing now. I see me go open church now, they call you, we just put one big poster, they put it for sign, you find like this, people just come at church. You just put a Ligogoro big one, our poster, you just put it for front, people see your face. They say, as this pastor wife fine, so will they attend them? Because if not my face, they see for poster, nobody go come church. Eh? If only my face, now see for poster. Eh? Reverend Bishop Magnus Oraka and Pastor Mrs. Gladys Ejiro Oraka in 2025 is delivered.
As far as you are anointed.
And the anointed servant of God is going to make your 2025 possible.
As far as you are anointed, you are qualified.
So let me quickly add. Thank God say the man there, Adeboye. For me, Adeboye represents the depth of how men of God can actually deceive people. Now, being an anointed man of God should not be from looking at you the way they are talking. Let someone shout hallelujah. That man that is looking for a contract this year, if I be a man of God, this year you will get it. Amen. That woman that is looking for the fruit of womb, if I be a man of God, this year you shall have the fruit of the womb. Amen. My sister, if you don't get egg for your belly again, you don't get belly. Go adopt. If your egg for your belly don't finish, you know go fit get pikin again. No, they deceive ourselves. Why be say God always is active for Africa? You know they're active for abroad. Now, do miracles happen? Yes, but not the ones in Africa. So I don't want to go there again. So, look, the only road to success is first and foremost, leave those people in the village alone. Themselves, they suffer. Those villagers, leave them alone. The enemy that is against your success is you. That man in the mirror is the number one enemy that is holding down your success. So if you want to bind anybody to free your success for you, pray for the man in the mirror. That man in the mirror, you, this man in the mirror, let me, free me, let me attain my success. And that is you. That is you. You have to start channeling your mind into positive path. How do you have to put down something. Like me now, I wrote a concept for a reality TV show, and I am praying. Yes, you heard me right. I am praying that let me meet the right people with the right resources. Let me meet the right people with the right resources to say, hey, this is your idea. I like it. I'm going to finance it. Now, you see, I have something that can generate money that people can put money upon. Not the fact that I don't have anything. It's just me, myself, and my prayer and my dry lips that I've used to shout. 2025, I command it. You must come. Give me water. Give me water, make a drink. It's nonsense. Arrant nonsense. Arrant nonsense. For me, I slept. I just waited for carry knockout, blow, shout Happy New Year. I said, hey, just then come sleep. I just wake up. I thank God, though. I thank God for getting to next year. But whatever 2025 will be for me will depend on my. Make I do like a very dark one. But when I say bring me water, they bring the swan water, not be pure water. I don't know the swan water. You know, check there. But well, you they disgrace me, hello. Now you will let me know it's not pure water they drink. Anytime I see me bring water, they bring the swan water. We don't get time for show you pure the spring bottle water day. So you see, until Africa realizes that, look, you like this 25 now, I must sit down. Okay, what and I do? Like I have a reality TV show concept. What do I do? Thank God I have a platform. Maybe I'll keep coming on this platform to ask people who can say, okay, somebody can hear me and say, that's your concept of reality show they talk always. Let me hear about it. How much do you need? I want to invest in it. We're looking for $3 million. That's what we're looking for. Somebody can come and say, okay, tell me how, because I'm an accountant, I not only designed the concept, I also designed the financial aspects. And trust me, you are talking to, I'm a very, very creative person. Very, very creative person. But that environment, what you should be praying for at this thing they call destiny helpers. People, circumstance when you run to somebody and say, that's your concept. Can I hear about it? I think I may be able to help you. That is how you work. So you walk. You walk. Even if you are going to pray, you should pray on the basis of the work you have walked. You should pray on the basis of the work you have walked. No, I'm not talking pure and I joke at the joke or I beg. Let's cross that one. Please. I'm not talking drinking pure. I was just trying to make joke out of it. Please don't emphasize on that. You get me? So whatever you will be in 2025 will depend so much on your work, hard work, on your plan, and your ability to work to create a blueprint on how to achieve those plans. And pray that you meet people that will say, hey, I like your concept. I want to work with you. How do we go about these things? That is how. In that light, let me tell you, I have a concept, a reality TV show. Trust me, it's a show that is better than any show you have watched. And we have innovated. It's a show that is never done anywhere. Nobody has done it anywhere. Yeah, there might be little semblances, but it hasn't been done anywhere. There's pure originality in the concept. And it's a concept that I'm very sure will hit the market and blow the market out wide open. But because of the uniqueness of that show, we need a budget of at least $3 million to execute it. Now, I believe it. I put in a lot of work. It took me 5 years to write the whole concept and clean it up and put it to where it is now. I have a show Bible. There's a show Bible. That's schematics of the show for every day. About 600 pages that I wrote is there. Everything is set. So it is that individual or that organization that will say, that's your show. Tell me about it. I want to invest. Now, if that one comes, then those are the ones I call miracle. Because I worked for it, I put down something, somebody liked it, and say, yes, I want to work for it. I want to work with it. That is miracle. Now, since we are talking about men of God, let us clear all the men of God that are here. We've talked about Pastor Ibiome. We've talked about Adeboye. And then I think it is now best time to talk about Abel Damina. Now, Abel Damina is, for me, I resonated with Abel Damina because of the way I think. I'm a core realist. I apply logic to everything. Even though our today's church will tell you, no, you cannot, the things of God are spiritual. Yes, the things of God are spiritual. But it doesn't say we should carry our brain and put it by the side and walk like zombies. Now, a lot of people who follow Christianity believe that the only way to be a Christian is to become a mumu. No. The Bible, for me, is very, very plain and straightforward. You don't need any spirit to understand the Bible. It's plain and simple. Bring ye all the tithe into the storehouse, so that there may be food in the house. What is spiritual about that? Keep on living. What is spiritual about that? There's no spirit there. It's very simple. Bring tithe into the storehouse, which is food. They need to put money into the storehouse. And the reason for tithe is food, so that there will be food in the house. So the truth is that we've allowed men of God to twist our minds to the point that a lot of Christians in Nigeria are walking zombies. Walking zombies. There are Christians who regard their pastors above God. My papa, my father in the Lord. Nobody my father in the Lord though. Nobody's my papa. My pastor here. My pastor. I want to let me see my pastor. If I call my pastor, hey pastor, how far now? How you doing? Hey, what's up, man? Pastor, if me and you see, if I senior you, now you go greet me. I'm not go say morning, sir. Person I senior you, but I will greet my pastor, morning, sir. For what now? Money, sir, papa. Hey, my father in the Lord. Hey, papa. Small boy. Like I tell you, I did Barbie salon one time, Abi. That one small boy, he goes small baby here. Just consider wear suit. That suit self don't they turn to now navy blue, but don't they turn to sky blue. Just sit down like one big boy. Say, I say, how far now? You still keep this your small baby. Say, I'm a pastor. And I say, Say, I gonna say, you're a pastor. Now, sweet apple. Say, no, I'm a pastor. I'm the one heading. Incidentally, in the head power. You get to say, I have my own church. I can't say, because what he was demanding from me, that what he was trying to say, now that he's a pastor, I should not accord him a different type of respect. And me to come out the title and say, that respect you are looking for me, I can't give you. Because small boy wear suit, call yourself pastor, you can't begin. My own younger brother said that, now saying they do, you want to say, I'm a pastor. You are a pastor, so what? You change anything, now two prick you can't get, now you don't become pastor. I be an anointed man of God. Not be Goya oil, it fry stew. Goya oil now soup ingredient too. This Goya oil where Africa turn into anointing oil is meant for cooking egusi soup. You don't eat stew they use Goya oil fry. If you put Goya oil for stove, put curry inside, the stew they sweet well. So nobody said you must use Goya oil to do anointing. Granite oil, if you pour it to do anointing, it has to be oil. There's no special thing in Goya oil where they anoint. Granite oil, whether na you know say this atili, that be olive oil. The local they make where they black well. If they take down do anointing oil, God no go follow bless you. But now the same Goya oil be that. The oil where they use for Bible to anoint people. Now be that atili way black because that time we never get machine. This one they for inside bottle so that way machine refine. So that one they see so now if they are not because pastors don't take over them now. They don't. Now recently I can't see one recipe for YouTube where they cook soup where the guy they pour olive oil, can't add this onion where they smell so what do you mean? Garlic oil, can't add the tomatoes. Now I know say they take Goya oil, they cook stew. So we should not allow the African mind has this deep hollow where we say anything God is spiritual. Look, you begin to fear. I told you about the house I go every time they go to sleep, they go pray. We bind all the demons in the four corners of this house. I visited them, I stayed there for 3 days. I bind all the demons in the four corners of this house. I say, okay. I don't know. I look the corner of the house. I know they see demons. Say, okay. The next day again, they ban demon for the four corner of the house. Next day, demon for the. I said, the demons when I bind yesterday, then come back again. I've been a fresh ones that ain't come. Look, I don't know. I'm not saying God does not exist, but look, we should think. So Abel Damina, they said he's attacking pastors, attacking men of God. As far as I'm concerned, Abel Damina is bringing logicity to Christendom. And I understand him perfectly. If you've become overzealous, if you've become caged in those men of God, especially this Pentecostalization of Christianity, such that your men of God, Papa, Mama, Father, Papa Gio, they've roped your head and tied it, such that you do not. I told you that religion is when you've closed your mind to new realities and new truth. Then you have become religious. For me, I open my eyes and ears to new possibilities, new realities, new truth. So I agree with logic. The moment you are asking me to take logic out of my appreciation of the Bible, hey, hold it right there. You are asking me to become Mugu so that I can bring my money for you. No amount of money I give to the church can be responsible for my success at all. If I make money, it is because I worked, I planned, and God saw it and decided to bless it for me. It's not my tithe. My thought should be my tithe. If I thought I would give tithe, let it must come out of philanthropy that I give to the church, because that and the church must be doing what is good. I see their outreach. They are helping widows. They are helping orphanages. They are, Then I say, I know for them to do this, they need money. Take. I must not call it tithe. I could just call it something. It might even be bigger than the tithe. Could be bigger than the tithe. Because they are doing what is good. But when I'm giving tithe and the pastor is building schools, his families are the ones that are teaching. His son is the headmaster, principal of the school. His relation is, and for my children to go to the school, they can't go. Yet it's my tithe and offering that brought that about that school. It's rubbish. The pastor is changing cars every month. Every 6 months. Me, I see they polish my 406. They do hard stuff. Every morning my 406 go, they laugh me before it start. It's rubbish. You get me? And Abel Damina, as far as I'm concerned, like very, very recently, was talking about the Catholic. And before I know it, Catholics are, look, these churches, we've made churches to the extent that some of these churches are now like a cult. They're like a cult. Once you just say anything about it, bah, they start to attack you. God said, I am a jealous God. Thou shalt not worship any other God. Thou shalt not bow down before any graven image. I am a jealous God. Thou shalt not bow down before any graven image. Now, the fact that you go into a Catholic church and you see big statues and they call it altar, you start bowing down for them, you do sign of the cross. Now, an image is an image. It doesn't matter that the image is in the form of Mary or form of Joseph or form of Jesus Christ. Image is image. It is made from clay. Babalawo, they do image where you go hold one broom with blood, very dirty place. You go, they bow down for them. This one, they are images made from clay, heated clay and polished and painted. So image is image. And the God they are worshiping said, do not bow down before any graven image. So why should I go to a church? Everybody, I'll be bowing down and with plenty images around. Then the same Jesus Christ said, I am the way, the truth, and the light. No one cometh to the Father except through me. But some will say, without Mary, you know fit reach God. Sometimes, if you go meet the Father, sometimes if you don't see the Father for house, you go through the wife. Some kind of things are very difficult now. Now the wife, you will go do politics, make the wife talk to the husband. So the same God that told that I am the only way, the truth, and I say, no, you have to go through Mary. In fact, I don't want to go through there, but these things are just ways that have been used to. Oh my goodness! So that's Abel Damina. Let's talk about because I want to end this thing with Tinubu. Let's talk about Wike. Wike to me represents the stupidity of southern politicians. Wike by now should have been one of the strongest political force that we have in the South. Strongest political force. But like most human beings, power corrupts. When you begin to think about yourself alone, it's just about me, 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 me. When you begin to get used to money, you have access to the judiciary, you have access to, imagine all the things that Wike said about APC. That you leave this thing and then you go, you cannot expect me to leave this thing and go to cancer. Eventually, you are with APC and you are in APC frustrating PDP. I don't know why the people of PDP has find it difficult to remove him from PDP. Because even Bragg say, who is going to remove him from PDP? Who? So you accept appointment in another political party, but you are a stakeholder in PDP. I don't know. Somebody talk to me. I don't know what is happening here, but Wike to me is by far the most confused southern politician to have ever emanated from the south. All this idea of breaking land and collecting land is just doing to please people in power to get relevance in 2027. But he doesn't know that the only way you can become relevant to the power brokers in the south is when you are the governor of Rivers State. As far as we are concerned, Sim Fubara has more political value 10 times than Wike. And the only way I believe that Tinubu is going to mess Wike up, I won't be shocked if they remove him as minister. But they won't, because what the Tinubu government is just a government of blackmail. I know that if I remove this guy, he's going to blackmail me with the truth. If I remove this guy, he's going to blackmail me with the truth. And that's why the country will not go forward, because a lot of people that are occupying important positions in the government are people with information they can use to blackmail this one. Yaya Bello has information I will use to blackmail the government. This one has information I will use to blackmail the government. We can also, everybody, you can't touch me, because if you touch me, I go talk. You can't touch me because if you touch me, I go talk. That is the government we have right now. So Wike, it's just unfortunate that we have these characters as leaders in our society. So let me go straight. Dele Farotimi. Dele Farotimi wrote a book that is called Nigeria and its Criminal Justice System. And like a movie from a Twilight Zone, the judiciary activated itself only to prove the book right. Dele Farotimi was taken from Lagos. You are distracting me. Hello. Dele Farotimi was taken from Lagos to Ekiti and tried in Ekiti. When he didn't write the book in Ekiti, he wrote the book in Lagos, but was taken to Ekiti anyway and was denied bail and tried to play. But the sound, the voice of the people. You know why these politicians are taking Nigerians for a ride? It's because Nigerians have still not gotten to a place of unity. The day Nigerians wake up from their religious and tribal inclinations, these politicians are gone. Because when we did NSAS, okay. Sorry, then they tell me say inactivity. Sorry, I look on. Okay. Now, Dele Farotimi symbolizes that Nigeria can actually work if we stay away from religion and tribalism. Dele Farotimi, those who fought for him were Yorubas, Igbos, Hausas, all those who hated injustice. And those who hated injustice in Nigeria are not Yorubas, are not Igbos, are not Hausas, Fulanis. are those people who love the truth, are those people who love justice. So for me, my new tribe, the tribe I am biased to, is justice. The tribe I am biased to is justice. So my new tribe is justice. Anybody who faces injustice, irrespective of your tribe, whether you're a Fulani man, I am going to say that, look, this thing is bad. So shout out to Dele Farotimi. I was deeply touched by the tears that came out of Dele Farotimi in his short address to Nigerians. And I pray that 2025 will be tremendous, will be blissful for Dele Farotimi and the likes who made 2025 a memorable year. 2024 a memorable year, who tried to create a positive impact on 2024. Some people said I should add Peter Obi. I said no. Peter Obi, let's leave Peter Obi issue for now, because anytime I talk about Peter Obi, I realize that there are people who are still tied to their biases. And I'll say this once and for all. I'll say this once and for all. So long as we are denying Igbos from becoming president of Nigeria, Nigeria will never become good. I was at a joint yesterday. Some Hausa guys were saying that, if I'm talking about Igbos to become president, I should not leave the matter, I should not leave the issue. Which means, and I told them that, look, we should not leave the matter. Are you saying that Igbos should not be president? Then why are you complaining they say they want to go? Why are you complaining they say they want to go? So, is there a place they wrote that, please, so Igbos should not be president? Please, I am not a signatory to that meetings. I don't know where the meeting was taking place, but if there is a meeting like that, tell me so that I know. So for me, I don't know, but let me tell you that so long as it has been determined somewhere that an Igbo man cannot be president, then I tell you that Nigerian problem has not been solved. If the president is a good man and is an Igbo man, please give him. If he's a Fulani man, he's a good man, give him. Yaradua was a Fulani man. The North and the East, everybody voted for him. Obasanjo was a good man. The East voted for him. So this idea that all the Igbos voted for Peter Obi because they are tribalistic is a lie. They voted for Peter Obi because they believed Peter Obi was better than the other candidate. The Igbos don't vote on the basis of tribalism. No. That one, Igbos, forget I have my issues. Some of them can be very, very annoying. Some of them will come to this page and say, I hate Igbos. But I will tell you that Igbos are the only tribe in Nigeria that do not vote on the basis of tribalism. I am not saying that there are not a handful of them that will not do that. But majority will vote on the basis of who will make the country good for them. I can tell you today that if Obasanjo reverses his policy and starts build an international airport in the East, open Warri Seaport, open Calabar Seaport, do things that have no tribal inclination in them, I tell you that you'll be amazed at the speed at which Igbos will support Tinubu. But Tinubu is a tribal champion who believes that it is the turn of the Yorubas to do whatever they are doing. So our problem continues. Okay. I think that's about what? Oh, we jump in when we're talking about all this men of God. We jump Jeremiah Motofefe. Well, Jeremiah Motofefe, simply quickly on Jeremiah Motofefe Abi Motofefe represents the category of pastors that believe that we are so gullible. You can actually sell almost anything. Just attach it to the name of God and give it some spiritual fantasies and sell it for millions of naira. And there are people actually buy. My brother, I stop blaming them. If you want to be foolish enough to start donating for pastors to flex, buy expensive shoes, expensive wristwatches, now your own. I tell you that the only way to succeed in life is hard work and projection. You have to have a plan for 2025. You have to have a 1-year plan, a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan. It all depends on you. Then we now have Tinubu and Simon Ekpa left. Let us talk about Simon Ekpa. Now, Simon Ekpa represents a group of Igbo supremacists who have an expansionist agenda. Simon Ekpa's activity in Finland has nothing to do with the liberation of people at all. But because the sound of Biafra appeals to the sentiments of a group of Igbos, they would want to rush and follow anybody who mentions the word Biafra. Now, Simon Ekpa declared Biafra in Finland and appointed Chief of Staff, Igbo, Chief Justice, Igbo, everything Igbo, even the currencies that I saw, the currencies of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, Igbo, Simon Ekpa, Igbo, Ojukwu, Igbo, Meka Nzogu, Igbo, what's his name, Chino Achebe, Igbo. I've told you that the Biafra struggle, according to this set of people, it's never about liberation. It's about redefining the supremacy of a certain. This I'm saying is a certain categories of Igbos, so it's not a generalization. Please, it's not a generalization. There are some very, very good Igbos, but they are very silent. Fantastic ones, but you see these ones that are loud-mouthed. The ones that if you mention any Igbo, they will come after you and start abusing you. In fact, they will rain curses on you until you pull the video down. But you forget that everybody has a mind to think for himself. How I appreciate your actions is entirely my prerogative. If I say based on my observation, this is what I conclude. It's my prerogative. Now, it is even more offensive when you begin to attack the prerogative of my opinion to say, okay, this is what I think about you. So, the Biafra, according to Simon Ekpa, is one of the mischievous activity that has brought shame and demarketing of the Igbo people. How can one man be in a safe convoy dictating and disrupting the peace of a place, and you say he's fighting for your liberation? I keep asking, freedom from what? No Igbo man travels to Nigeria and say, this is an Igbo man. Oh. No, we don't want you here. Go. Or an Igbo man wants to buy land and say, no, because you're an Igbo man, I will not sell you land. Or because you're an Igbo man, you should not compete for the presidency. Yes, an Igbo man competed for the presidential election in 2023. Yes, he won. Yes, they didn't give it to him, but it wasn't done. It's a group of people that did this thing. It wasn't the entire Nigerian that said, okay, hey, we are not going to allow an Igbo man to become president. It wasn't the entire Nigerian. I campaigned for Peter Obi in the north. I went to Bauchi. I know a lot of Hausa people that wear hijab, that hold chesbi, that go to mosque, that campaigned and voted for Peter Obi. I went to Gombe. There are a lot of Muslims and hijab holding, wearing people that voted for Peter Obi. I was in Yobe. A lot of Hausas came and campaigned for Peter Obi. So, if you are a victim of the narrative that the North does not like Igbo, that's a lie. That's a huge lie. In Adamawa State, Peter Obi won election there. So, we shouldn't allow this group of people that are very small, to dictate the narrative. And it is because we allow this narrative to sink. That is why we keep fighting for ourselves. I had the opportunity to speak with Simon Ekpa. I had the opportunity to speak with Nnamdi Kanu. And the perspective which I gave to them, I said, look, so long as you bring this, so long as this Biafra quest has this tribal intonation to it, so long as you are saying that anywhere there are Igbos, that place is Biafra, it's already tribalistic. Because if you say anywhere Igbos are, that place is now Biafra land, then you should take the whole hall, HUL. You should take it to the full hall, because there are indigenous Igbos in Gabon. There are indigenous Igbos in Equatorial Guinea. There are indigenous Igbos in Cameroon. Why don't you extend our Biafran nation to all those places and bring all of them together? So the moment you attach tribe to it, it's going to fail, and that's what's happening exactly. But when I joined IPOB, I was one who brought Eastern Unity Forum, and I said the whole of South and South should be East and call it Eastern Unity Forum. I went to Delta State, rent a big field where the Igbos and the Robos and the Shekri just will come together and hold on and say, we are one. But who were the people that fought against it? It was Nnamdi Kanu and his IPOB that fought and gave an order to members of IPOB that anybody who associated with that will be sanctioned. So that was when I knew that it was never about oneness. It was never about carrying everybody along. It was about establishing the supremacy of Igbos and the expansion of Igbo territory. Trust me, I'm not saying this because I want to offend you. Please, I beg you in the name of God, I'm on my knees. It's what I saw and it's what I'm saying. So long as Biafra has that undertone of Igbos, it's not going to go anywhere. And so long as it has the undertone of an Igbo tribalism, it will never go anywhere. As far as I'm concerned, the name Biafra self has already been Igbonized, and it will be difficult to sell to people. Now, some of them will argue that there are Robos in Finland that are support of Biafra. Yes. When I was in Biafra, I know how much money they were paying me to say the things I say. And when I know how much they give me. They lure you with a lot of money, so much so that you begin to say what you... So, see, the only way we can change this country is to grab that steering wheel, that steering wheel. Until we grab it, we have to grab it and then change Nigeria to how we want it. And we are almost there. We are almost there. At least an Igbo man contested an election and came third, despite the rigging. He came third. Why not try it again? This time we'll come first. Why not try it again? So, one thing I like about the North will never say, I will not vote again. Never. Abi Peter. You go see how someone will tell you because they rig am, I not vote again. Never. And it go much long now. Many summary of events of 20. Why not go long? Remain Tinubu now one after Simon Ekpa na Tinubu remain, then I finish. So I think that's about it. I will enjoy that this effort and energy we are using, that Biafra will come. Biafra will come. Eventually they will arrest you and lock you up. Yeah, Biafra will come. They will do it. Why not spend it on harmony? Leave this Igbo matter alone. Igbo is not better than Urobo. Urobo is not better than Igbo. Yoruba is not better than Urobo. Urobo is not better than Yoruba. Nobody is superior to anybody. Nobody. We are all one. We are all one and equal. Equal. That is the word that is missing from all the equal. That word equal. That word equal. We are all one. Whether your population is 10, we are equal. All this idea coming to tell me that Igbos in Delta State are more than the population of Urobo Nalayo. Urobo population more than plenty past Igbo. But for a Delta State, Urobo population plenty past. If we say they do election based on tribe, no Igbo man will see governor for Delta State. But it's not necessary we speak like this. It's not necessary we speak like this. Like if Nigeria can do what we are doing in Delta State, this rotational governorship. First, it was an Urobo man that was governor. Then it went to Ishekiri. Then later it went to the Igbo speaking part. Now it has come back to Urobo again. Next one will be Ishekiri. Then Igbo. Nobody is quarreling because it is an unwritten agreement. We know that, and it is working. If Nigeria can also do that, it will be good. We say, okay, Northwest have ruled. Allow Southwest to rule. Allow Northeast to rule. Allow North Central to rule. Allow South to rule, allow Southeast to rule. You see, nobody go to quarrel. But some people who believe they own Nigeria will not want it. Anytime you find yourself saying Biafra, 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 you're only making things easy for Tinubu and the cabal. That's not the truth. You might hate me, you might like me, I don't care. Because while you are championing that, these people are strategizing. Okay, let me give you the strategy for 2027. I understand Peter Obi, Kwankwaso, Atiku, and El Rufai. They are coming up with a plan. Yeah? Now, if they bring a northerner as a flag bearer of whatever this thing, I know that people in the southeast will not come and vote. People in the south will not come and vote, except they rig it. But I, for one, I will not even come and vote. If I don't see Peter Obi as a flag bearer of any party, I will not come and vote. Now, that is not because I am dogmatic to the extent that I will not open my eyes to another candidate. If the Fulanis can bring a better candidate that has a better ideal than Peter Obi, I will support the Fulani man. All I'm looking for is the candidate with the better ideal. Abi, all I'm looking for is not the... see, they don't know the show. Sometimes you just talk bullshit. You say Igbos are superior to many tribes. God punish your father. Get out of my page. Sam, you say this guy, you said you are a good thinker. Sometimes you said you talk. Sometimes you talk bullshit. Igbos are superior to many tribes. Can you imagine? You see, sometimes hold on, wait. Now I know that. You see, most of the hatred Igbos get in Nigeria are attracted by them. Yeah? Yes. Most of the hatred
that's the reason why they are limiting them.
No, I say most of the hatred that some Nigerians have towards Igbos. Now Igbos is drag. Imagine a human being that is breathing carbon oxygen, that's alive, writing this can say this guy. You see, most of these Biafra, these people that are sorry for Biafra, they don't want to hear that word equality. Yeah. That word, no. They don't want to hear it at all. They want to believe that, look at what he's saying, that Igbos are superior to many tribes. How? For what now? I wish I did. Let me unblock him. You should explain to me how. I want to know how. Anyway, because when I go to this Biafra, I don't want to. Let me go to Raish. How? How is Igbo superior to many tribes? Please tell me. I don't know. If you are watching me, comment. How is it fine? If it is beauty, we have many beautiful girls in different tribes. If it is money, we have many rich men in many tribes. You get me? Why would somebody just come and conclude that my tribe is superior?
This is distraction.
No, it's not. It's part of the discussion. Why would anybody wake up and say my tribe is superior to many tribes? You can imagine why when some people start hating you because of comments like this, you say it's jealousy. They jealous us. No, nobody is jealous of you. It's comments like this that are attracting the hatred. So I'm with you in that Delta state now. I should believe that Igbos are superior to me. No, Igbos cannot be superior to me. Lie. If that is the mindset you are coming to me, if that is the mindset you have, why you are my neighbor, then we are going to start, we'll keep hating you. Then I justify the hatred that they have for you. If you cannot see yourself as equal, I've been in the north now for over 50 years. No Hausa man has come to tell me that Hausas are superior to you. Peter, any Hausa man don't tell like that.
No.
Any Fulani man don't tell like that.
They have never done that.
No Yoruba man has come to tell me that, look, Yorubas are better than, Yorubas are superior to Urobo man. Nobody has come to, but you see, when you see somebody talking this kind of thing, you are amazed whether or not is it in a dream, but here you are, somebody's typing it. And it is that mindset you have that makes it people don't want to trust you with presidency. Is that mindset that makes people want to keep distance? Is that mindset that makes people don't want to be part of you or don't do anything for you? Because in your hollow, foolish mind, you believe you are superior. How now? How are you superior to somebody? Is it job? If I'm in a job, if I'm employed in a job, in a factory, and I say I'm superior to you, yes, it's because this factory has put me above you. I am the accountant, and you are a level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level then there's senior and junior. But how do you say one tribe is superior to another tribe? Please tell me. How do you open your mouth and type it in a platform and say Igbos are superior? Then when they start hating you, you say they are jealous of you. It is attitude like this that drag hatred to you. And I feel very sorry for the father and mother that wasted that sperm to give birth to that idiot that typed that type of comment and say Igbos are superior to other tribe. If superior to who? You can be superior to yourself, but you're not. After all, you are not feeding me. Now, what did I turn now? After all, you are not feeding me. If you cannot see yourselves as equal to your neighbors, my brother, I go hard, though. Go hard. Go hard. So let us end this video with Tinubu. Emilio come. It has been adjudged, allegedly, that your president, Commander-in-Chief, is the third most corrupt, is alleged most criminally organized person in Africa and third most corrupt ruler in the world. As a Yoruba man, what would you say? For once, let's not be tribalistic. For once, let us not be tribalistic. If you are a Yoruba man, after the world, it is not an Igbo man that says Tinubu is the most corrupt ruler in Africa. It's not an Igbo man, no. It's an independent organization outside Nigeria, outside Africa. As a Yoruba man, what would you say? You say that you say that Igbo people, because these people that supporters of Tinubu are mostly people who are obsessed with Igbos. So would you say that Igbo man go right now? As a Yoruba, one thing I know with the Igbo man, no matter how you abuse them rich, if one of their own is bad, an Igbo man will come and say this man is bad. This Ekweremadu's issue was one. If Ekweremadu was a Yoruba man, Yoruba people for no condemn him. But if your Igbos condemned him, they say if he's wrong, let him face the consequences. That I like about the Igbos so much. I like about them so much. They don't support what is bad. If it's bad, it's bad. And I hope every other tribe picks that attitude. That's a very good attribute for the Igbo man. That is why the Igbo man does not come to vote on the basis of tribe at all. They don't say because I'm voting for him because he's an Igbo man. That's not the reason why Peter Obi won, say 90%, 99% of Anambra. He was the former governor of Anambra State.
So he did well.
And he did well in Anambra State. So what were you expecting? If he did wrong, they would not have voted for him. So, what am I saying? As far as Tinubu is a total summary of the breakdown of law and order in Nigeria. It just summarizes it. This is a country whereby you can actually buy the judiciary. You can actually buy your way into government. And your judiciary, without shame, INEC without shame. Our collective effort, I am somebody who chooses to learn from the past. We have to learn from the past. Now that we have summarized the whole happenings of 2024, where do we go from here? This is 2025. By next year now, it's campaign season. Next year is campaign season. And we'll be asking, how did 4 years just go by? Next year is campaign season now. Next year is 2026. We'll be asking ourselves, how did the year just go by and then we are here? While these people have been strategizing to hold on to power, I know that if Tinubu becomes president again, there'll be chaos. You cannot take us through this rubbish for another 8 years. Huh?
Not 4 years.
Another 4 years. No, it can't work. You cannot rig the way you rig this election again. and accept Nigerians to look. The people like Tinubu, they get carried away by their supposed, how do I put it, power. They get carried away, but I tell you that if you repeat this type of rigging again, go hard though. Go hard. This time the dogs and the baboons will be soaked in that red water. The dogs and the baboons will be soaked in that red water. That fight where they say we don't want time. Perhaps this time we could just fight them, Nabi. We could just fight them. We cannot continue like this. At least even the Tinubu supporters and the Peter Obi supporters and the Atiku supporters should understand that we cannot continue like this. Our currency is now the weakest, is among the weakest in Africa. Anyway, let me end it here.